This has no connection to the actual video whatsoever, but I need to say this before we start. Recording video on the standalone Quest 3 has by far been one of the worst experiences I have had while posting to this channel. Half of the time, because I messed up the settings, the videos looked like this. And after I fixed it, the majority of the longer recordings audio got so out of sync, I feel like I am borderline schizophrenic. But that doesn't matter because today we are talking about Dungeons of Eternity. Dungeons of Eternity is my younger self's fantasy game, old medieval mixed with some cool future technology. This game has a very fun gameplay loop, one that I very much enjoy. You pick a dungeon and try to clear it. While doing this, you hopefully will find some chests along the way, getting some pretty cool loot, and after you finish, if the items are good enough, you can take it into the next run, and as you get stronger, unlock more items.
Chest! 200 coins, nice. A runaway potion, nice. The Hicker, and a unique axe. That looks cool.
I really miss games with a sense of progression. I have been mostly playing generic live service games like Valorant or Fall Guys, don't judge me, but in those games you pretty much get everything there is at the start of the game. And yes, I know you can earn but mostly buy points to unlock characters in games like those, but that's not what I want. Being able to progress through a game and slowly get better items and skills that are not behind a paywall is something I didn't realize I missed so much.
And I have 2 staffs, a melee staff. Is that just a club? Okay, I think I just got a club.
Also, I'm adding this. This is not in my little writing whatsoever. This is like a Quest exclusive game from what I saw. Quest 2 and Quest 3's only. That being said, this game looks surprisingly good. I was looking at everything and I am very impressed. In the nicest way possible, this looks like a very polished PS3 game.
Can I actually snipe this guy? I can't, I'm just not good.
But anyways, in other games like Blade and Sorcery, once you go in, you just have access to everything. There is no grinding to get cool weapons, and yes, while on the surface that might sound good, however, without some sort of grind, I feel no sense of accomplishment.
Okay, let's see. Gold, okay. A haste potion, okay. A shiv, not as cool.
Did I only unlock a crappy knife after 20 minutes of playing? Yeah. But even though the knife does suck, I do feel proud knowing that I found it. And when I do find something that is really good, I feel way better knowing that I earned it.
My final key. For the final chest. Give me money! Coins. Quad damage, that's good. A unique bow, finally!
I am preemptively going to say this now. I know a lot of games do have systems like this. Hellsplit had it in its campaign, but when it comes to multiplayer games like this, especially VR, I feel it's pretty hard to come by. Let's talk about the combat. This game has melee, ranged, and magic combat. Melee combat is pretty fun. You need to do full swings in order to do more damage, and like other melee games out there, you can parry and counter enemies. Enemies. However, there is one thing about the melee I do want to say. I don't want this to sound like a bad thing, but out of everything in this game, it feels the least polished. Now, I'm not a game dev. I don't know anything about making games, nevertheless VR games, but my theory on why it feels a bit off is that some of the weapons feel a bit light, almost like a lightsaber. Another cool thing with the melee weapons is that you can throw certain items, and this feature is so cool. It's kind of like the knife in Ancient Dungeon VR, but in this game, you have aimbot. The bows in this game is by far my favorite weapon. I can't tell you why, but I do know that it makes me feel the most cool out of all of the weapons. There is also a crossbow. However, I don't know if it's me, and I'm pretty sure it's me, but I am awful with it. I genuinely cannot aim to save my life. Out of all of the time I have put into this game while using the crossbow, I only have one good clip. Magic is also a big part of this game. From my understanding, there are a bunch of different staffs that do different things. I have two, personally, a healing staff and a staff that slows time. And yes, they both seem pretty broken, but this game does do a pretty good job at balancing it, so it's not super overpowered. I'm looking at you, Blade and Sorcery. There is so much I want to talk about the game. The setting is cool, the story is cool, the weapons are cool, you have these weird cyberpunk upgrades, there's crafting, there are item effects, but I genuinely do not know how to talk about this all. And on top of that, my ADHD brain is making it almost impossible for me to sit down and write anything about this game because I just start having conversations with myself because I'm schizophrenic. If you couldn't tell from how much I am talking, I like this game, and I can confidently say that this is going to be the game I plan on playing first whenever I decide to play just my Quest 3. Also, I need to say this. I have a shield that has this absorb effect. Unfortunately, I don't know what it does at all. My first thought is that it would heal me, because that's what normal things like that means. Like the Pokemon attack, absorb, it heals me. But this, it doesn't do it. So I decided to look up the game's wiki. Wiki. And I found out they also don't know what it does. Anyways, I am getting way too riled up about this. I like this game. It's fun, right? Oh my god, it's such a fun game, and I enjoy it so much. So if you're watching this right now, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. If you have a headset and you and your friends are thinking of getting this game, give it a shot. But honestly, that's all I really have. There is so much in this game I want to talk about, but if I do, this video will be 3 times as long. And I said to myself, I will post by Monday or Tuesday this week, so I cannot do that. But I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and are, having a good life. Anyways, I'm gonna go. It's about to be finals weeks for me. I am stressing out, and then I have my birthday, so it's gonna be even more stressful. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm rambling.